This is nice. I am testing out a new camera. Today's video is going to be all about some of the final elk prep for season, and we'll go through some of the stuff Dave and I have been working on for a while now, and it's astonishing how much stuff really goes into an elk trip compared to our out-of-state deer hunts. It's definitely a lot more going on. But today, you know, I'm actually testing a new camera that I plan to take on that trip, and I think that's a decent point that if you've got new camera gear going into any sort of hunting season, you want to be messing with it now, maybe practicing, shooting some video or photos in your prep stuff, just to get used to that camera, find out, troubleshoot, just learn it better.
Based on what the wind direction is supposed to be on the weather forecast.
So with this camera, I have missed the record button a few times, and I've got this big red light on the front, which is great for like YouTubing, but I definitely am going to put a piece of tape over that or disable that. As far as the pack hikes go, I've been doing a lot of training around that 40 to 50 pound mark. The other day I did a 60er and my legs definitely felt the difference. I've been trying to, we do a sledding hill that's over at the Y, and it's really steep, but it's only, I think, like a 25 or 30 foot elevation. This trail system I'm on over at the park now is more of a 50 foot elevation change, and it's longer and drawn out. It does have a couple different trails that have more steep angles. The other thing I want to do before the trip is put 100 pounds on my back, because I've read that you want to test that before you actually have to essentially pack out an animal. So something I got to get done here before the big trip is snacks, and I am at Costco today. It is a zoo. Definitely avoid Costco on Saturdays at all costs, but I'm just getting my snackage on because they got snacks on snacks on snacks. So we're gonna get some shopping done here, but this is actually a big part of the trip. Insert joke here.
That's what she said.
Okay, let's go over the inventory from Costco. Solid buy, solid prices, very happy. Got your generic chewy bars. There's like 87 in a pack for very little money. This was one of the very exciting points. Nutella dip stickers. Those sound delicious on the mountain. Now this brings me back to my childhood. I typically try to eat healthy, but on the mountain when you're burning max calories, these little snackerdoodle guys, the Nutter Butters, are definitely the home run out of this box. Some clean bars, limited ingredients, very healthy. Eat those regularly. Trail mix, a little concerned the peanut M&M guys in that are gonna melt, but we'll ride. Cliff bars, those are pretty generic. These Fit Crunchers, they're like the Snickers bar of healthy bars. So definitely recommend those guys. Some regular items for the home front. Don't sleep on the Costco hot dog. Got one of those, and they throw in a free soda. So we're gonna roll home. Today's item might be the most overlooked part of whitetail or hunting prep, and that's getting the honey-do list done. So today's mission, we're gonna power wash the north-facing side of the house and the rear-facing side of the house, because it's dirty and it needs done before hunting season, because Lord knows I'm not going to do it in October. Bye, wife. That's power wash.
Plus that anywhere.
Dave, how fearful are you on this elk trip?
I mean, I'm more fearful for my life at home.
Oh yeah?
And move on with Brody.
Yeah. All right, Whitetail Experience pro tip of the day right here. This is my scrub brush for my power washing adventure here to scrub some of the extra mold off. Everybody's got one of these things, you know, for trimming trees or shooting lanes, but you know, you throw a little hockey tape of some sort, get up there and be able to reach. Also would recommend these work headphone guys from Amazon, $50, Bluetooth, blocks out the external noise. You can cut the grass and listen to hunting podcasts while you get your work done. That's a double dip, that's being efficient, that's what I'm all about. Sight tapes, I'm gonna need those. Had to order a backup set because my wife threw away my first set of sight tapes. Ah, coffee came in today. A little pour over Skull Brew coffee packs, that's good. So obviously full-blown elk prep, garage is a mess, what's new? But I basically got bins that I'm trying to organize with. I've got a few items to maybe show you guys that I've done some research on that I think could help. Starting things off with foot care. I've got Lithgo tape. Oh God. That's like an adhesive bandage that like sticks for like almost a week once you put it on, so it's some serious duty stuff. I've got alpaca like hiker socks, the Altera company. I've worn their regular socks for years. This is, I've mentioned these on a few podcasts. These are Injinji, gosh, I'm gonna have to spell that on the screen. These are toe socks, and they're a real thin wool and it goes between your toes, so it prevents any sort of hot spots between your toes. I tend to get a hot spot on my left, but a guy recommended me these who does like ultra marathons, 60-mile races, 50-mile rucks. So if that dude is using it, I was like, well, I'm gonna get me some of these. Bear mace. We did go cheap on collapsible trekking poles. These are just the Amazon $35 pack. We're gonna go with those. We got some Smart Wool boxers. Those will be good. The black Ovis game bags. I think these are a little better than your cheapo bags. And our thought was, if we don't use them for the elk, we'll end up on the whitetail. Pour over packets. What else do I got that's cool? Oh, Chad Sylvester from the Exodus crew, he sent me these. These are like small individual packets of like anti-chafe cream or ointment that you could put on there. I did get these Gatorade Endurance packets for electrolyte type mixes for when I'm out there. That endurance formula is a little different from the regular, kind of more engineered for that. Oh, I did take advantage of the First Light preseason sale, so I did pick up an extra wool shirt. I think I got the 100-ish grain. Appreciate you guys watching. Team Herder and Bucks, we're out.